role is okay, recording. Currently, I'm in the role of Vice President of People Management. And then same as Lamit, I'll be playing some number games with you guys so that you guys can understand me better. And then yeah, I'll be showing some numbers that is related to me lah. So yeah, there's 3 numbers, so we can go one by one. Yeah. By the way, you guys can open your camera so that I know you guys are there with me together and pay attention to my session. Okay. All right, you guys can guess the first number. What 19 indicates? 19 years old. Sorry, I'm older than 19 years old. No. 27 years old. I'm not that old, okay? Hello? No, no, no. No one can guess it. 19 boyfriend. What the heck? Okay, actually, it's the year I joined NILC lah. I joined Isaac in 2019, and then my first NILC is also in 2019 lah. And then what about the second number? 27. What does it indicate? 19 child. Who is this? Shu Cheng. I will remember you are. No, no, no. 27 conferences. Not that much yet. Sorry. Oh, Joey. Joey gets it correctly. Yes, it's actually the amount of the month I stayed in Isaac lah. It's actually 2 years and 3 months. Yeah, not that long, but longer than you guys are, of course, since you guys are only the newbie. And then last one, 8. What 8 indicate? Hello guys, can be serious a bit. 8 husband, 8 ex, 8 Rose, Aisha. Yeah, I actually have been took up 8 role, including national and local role, for example, like organizing team committee, director and all. Yeah, and then as you guys mentioned, this session will be talking about leadership today. And then in this session, I'll be talking about how Isaac define leadership and what is our role as Isaac member in Isaac. So before I start, I would like to ask you guys some questions. And then you guys can maybe type in the chat box as well. So first question, do you prefer to be a leader or a follower? Follower, leader, in between. What is in between? Who is this? Leader, follower, both, follower. Wow, quite balanced, huh? Okay, then next question. Do you believe that everyone can be a leader? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes, most of you guys say yes. It's a skill. Okay. Yeah, my next question is actually, what does a leader mean to you? How do you define leader? You can also type in the chat box. Or I can let one person to open mic and share how do you define a leader? Anyone? Someone people look up to, a person who can do everything, responsible to lead, tendency to lead. Anyone want to open the mic and share? I can yeah, give a maximum one person to share. Anyone? If no, then I will move on. Oh, I saw Vivian.
I'll be talking on leader of family. Because when we grow up, right, and when our parents are waiting for us to make decisions, and that will be the time for us to be our family leader. I think, yeah.
All right, thank you. And then I saw another delegate raise her hand. Arisu.
Hello. I guess, hello, yeah, okay. I guess being a leader to me is someone that can listen, listen to their followers, like listen to people, and trying to understand and help them grow as well. Like not as like not as someone to like order stuff just because they wanted to, but in a way where like they are considerate of what their like their team or like the people that are following that leader like to consider their thoughts and their ideas and opinions as well. Yeah.
All right, thank you, the two brave souls, for sharing. And then, yeah, next I will be talking about how I define a leader before I join Isaac. Yeah, actually, right. Yeah, this before I joining Isaac, this is actually how I define a leader. I thought that a leader need to be someone who is very smart and very competent, because like you're leading a group of people, then you must be very competent and smart so that you are able to answer everyone's question, right? Yeah, this is my definition. And I also thought that a leader must be someone who is very extrovert, because to lead a group of or a team, a group of people, you need to be very extrovert so that you can work well with each other, right? And then last one, I always think that leader need to be being a leader is very busy, because a leader have a lot of responsibility and a lot of commitment. Yeah, so in the Isaac interview, when the interviewer asked me whether do you prefer to be a leader or a follower, so without thinking, I said I want to be a follower, because I don't think I have the competence to become a leader. Yeah, but then here's kind of a question you might ask: after I join Isaac, how do I define a leader? So no worries, I will be showing you guys a short video, and then the next the next few session, I will be talking about how Isaac and how I define a leader. Okay.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर। सर आइए सर प्लीज। ये चल चल जाओ बोला क्या बात करता है, क्या ऊपर से जाएगा, क्या ऊपर से जा जा।
गया मेन शो।
I hate this country. कुछ करो ना।
अब मैं वहां जाके क्या उखाड़ लूंगा?
कैसी जाने बूंदे आई, जाने कैसा दर्द लाई, सामने क्या है ये तेरे, क्यों रुका है तू बता रे हो। कौन तुझको पार लेगा, कौन होगा वो मसीहा, वो जिसे तू ढूंढता है, वो ही है तू वही है। तुझ में तेरा रास्ता है, तुझ में तेरा है सहारा, तू ही तुझको पार लेगा, तू ही है तेरा किनारा। रास्ता है, तुझ में तेरा है सहारा, तू ही तुझको पार लेगा, तू ही है तेरा किनारा। जिसे ढूंढता है तू ही रे, तू ही रे, तू ही
All right. How do you guys feel after watching this video? You can type it in chat. How do you feel? Inspiring. Police were useless. Oh my God. Touch. Moved. Leader who take action, motivated, empowered, inspired, and touched. All right. Yeah, so after watching this question, here's got another question again. What happened in the video? I can also open to the floor. You guys want to share what is it about the video? Anyone? Just now I saw a lot of you guys typing in the chat. And then when I asked you guys to open your mic, then you guys become very shy.
Okay. So what happened in the video is a big tree fall down and then cause a very massive traffic congestion. And then a little boy just woke up and be the leader, the first one to take action. So he pushed the log, and then others after seeing his action and then think that they could help too, so they follow up. Yeah, I think in the end, this whole story is like this.
All right. Who are you? I cannot see your face and your name. You can let me know what is your name.
Okay, I'm Hui Ting from UPM.
Thank you, Hui Ting.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, and then next one. Who has the ability to move the tree? From the video, who do you guys think has the ability to move the tree? You can just type in the chat box. The old boys. Oh, the tree, yeah, I spelling mistake. Oh my God. Everyone. Yeah, it's actually correct, everyone, but definitely not the boy, because the boy is so, because he is just a little boy, and then he don't have the power or the energy to move the tree, right? And then, who is the leader in the video? Who do you think is the leader in the video? Wow, nice, everyone really pay attention into the video. Yes, the leader in the video is actually the boy. And then the thing that I want to say is, yeah, that's right. We are not looking for someone who are competent to become a leader, because in the video you already can see the boy don't have the ability to move the tree, but then you guys say he is the leader. And then just now in Lemin's session, she talked about our vision in Isaac is to strive to achieve peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. I would say if we are only looking for people who are competent to become leader or even to join our entity, I would say it is definitely not enough for us to achieve this vision, because this vision is so big, right? You see, like, to create peace and fulfillment of humankind potential. If we are only looking for people who are competent only, we definitely cannot achieve. So in Isaac, this is what we do. We engage and develop youth to create a better future for themselves, for the community, and therefore the world. Because we want to, in Isaac, we hope that we can approach every youth that have the same minded, that is like-minded as us, so that we can develop them, and then they have the ability to take action. And then why our vision is to approach every youth, it is because we believe that from small we can become bigger, and then once we approach one person, the person can help us to spread our vision to 10 youth, and then to 100 youth, and then to 1,000 youth. And then we can gather more and more youth who is like-minded to together with us do what we are doing in Isaac, which is to develop youth and then to fulfill the peace and humankind's potential. Okay, and then I believe you guys have seen this quote as well. Alone we can go faster, and then together we can go farther. In Isaac, the vision that we want to create is PNF, which is peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. This impact, we are not only striving to achieve this impact for our generation, but we want our impact to, we hope that we can pass down our impact to more and more generations. And this is also why Isaac was established after World War II. And until now, we are still doing what we are doing, right? So I would say if we are able to approach every youth, then I believe we can also develop them and then to continue our impact for more and more generation as well. Okay, and then you might be asked also, so what is the leader Isaac want to develop? Yes, Isaac wants to develop leaders who are willing to take action. And then how are we going to do this? In Isaac, we actually provide practical experiences and then challenges and challenging environment so that we can equip our member with all these 6 Isaac value, or we call it leadership quality. After develop them with these 6 quality, we hope that they are equipped with the skill and then are able to take action. All right, then after this, I will be sharing on my story about these 6 values. Okay. All right, this picture is actually taken in the very first few months I joined Isaac. I believe just like most of you guys, we joined Isaac because we want to develop ourselves and then develop leadership skills. Same to me lah. My reason to join Isaac is also like this. And then I was a very shy person, a very introvert person, and very unconfident. However, after I joined Isaac, I feel that in Isaac, everyone is so supportive. You can see in the photo there, this is a group of people who always support me when I joined Isaac. So I just feel like Isaac is a very good platform and a safe space for me to develop myself. And then I become someone who are very eager to develop myself and to improve myself. And I always ask for feedback from my senior, from my teammate, because I know that sometimes I cannot see my weakness and then cannot see my strength. So I need to talk with the people around so that they can give feedback to me. And then after that, after they give me feedback, I just continue to improve and improve. And then now I can see my own value, my self-worth, and then I become more confident. After that, because I want to continue to improve myself, so I actually joined a lot of events and activities in Isaac. I was lazy ass, but then because I know that I have to step out of my comfort zone, then I can only learn something I never learned before. So I become very, very active and join all the events. Whenever there's a role application, for example, OC role application, I will just go for it, because I believe through this experience and role, I can learn more. And then I also want to explore more things and then connect with more people and then learn from them. And then before joining Isaac, I was actually a very typical Chinese. I born in a very Chinese family, and then no one communicate in English. So my circle, so you can see there are only Chinese in my circle, and I'm not very comfortable to work with people from different background, because during that time my English is not very good, and then I don't know how to interact with other people especially people from other races, because when I need to communicate in English, then I become very unconfident again. And then I also refuse to work with a very diverse team because, as I said, I don't know how to work with them well. I don't know how to interact with them. But then just now I mentioned I want to develop myself. And then I joined a lot of events. So I have no choice but to work with people from background. Yeah, this is after I joined, I different races, but also different and then to be from different background. And then I start to understand then what is their strength, how I can communicate better with different people from different background, and then also start to embrace the diversity, because I believe everyone has their own unique point, and then in a team we can complete each other lah. Yeah, and then not gonna lie, I actually had conflict and fight with my team before. It's because just now I mentioned the communication and the working style is very different. So I had conflict with my team. However, I realized this issue and I take action. I create a space with them and then communicate our problem. And then lastly, we become a very good team again. And we promise ourselves to really be transparent to each other and then communicate our dissatisfaction so that we can prevent the same issue to happen again. Yeah. And then this is our promise that we uphold until today, because we want to communicate our dissatisfaction so that we don't talk behind each other's back, and then it will kind of affect the team dynamic as well. Yeah, and then I think communication and transparency is really the key. And after I learned so much, right, in the beginning of this year, I decided to run for a higher role, which is the vice president in my entity. And then I become a leader of 4 members. Yeah, this is my key member lah. And the reason I want to take up higher role or a leadership role, no matter it's in my own department or the leadership role of the whole entity, is because I hope that I am the one who develop my member. I hope that I am the one who ensure the experience of my member. And then I also hope to empower more members so that they have the experience like me, and then they are willing to take the action to impact more and more youth. And then, yeah, just gather more and more like-minded youth like us, like you guys also. And then being a VP is also mean that you are the executive board of your entity. As an executive board, it also means that you are the guardian of the entity. Then the responsibility of the executive board is actually to ensure the sustainability of the entity. We invest our time. By the way, the group of people in the picture is actually my EB team. And then we invest our time, invest our effort. It's actually, we just want to make sure our entity can sustain. Why we want our entity to sustain is because we believe that if we continue to serve our youth in our entity, the member in our entity, and if we continue to develop youth, then we can also continue the impact that we created. Yes. And then, yeah, after a long story, I just want to recap again. Leadership is not about the title or the role, or just like what I mentioned in the beginning, leadership is not about the competency, but it is about the willingness to take action. The action I mean here is actually the willingness, to take the lead, and then also be the role model of your team, and also develop yourself so that you have the ability to impact the next generation as well. Yes, and then I just want you guys to reflect a bit on this. What is the Isaac value that you guys relate the most? You guys can take out your notebook and pen, and then I will give you guys some time to think about it.
I can see the sky, the birds are flying, clouds are moving by, my heart is light, the moon will be my witness tonight. In my dreams, I see myself fly, terbang, terbang tinggi walau tanah di kaki, kan ku cari langit, terbang, terbang tinggi awan biru menanti bersama pelangi.
Okay, and then the next question would be, yeah, for you to develop the ability to take action, what is the top one Isaac value you want to develop after this, which is after your NILC or even after my session? What is the top one Isaac value? There's 6 just now.
And I don't feel alone. The moon will be my witness tonight, 'cause in my dreams you and I were both flying, terbang, terbang tinggi walau tanah di kaki, kan ku cari langit, terbang, terbang tinggi awan biru menanti bersama pelangi, terbang, terbang tinggi walau tanah di kaki, kan ku cari langit, terbang, terbang tinggi awan biru menanti bersama pelangi.
Okay, so now I will break you guys into breakout room, and then you can share with your peeps what is the answer that you guys wrote down or written down just now. So my fussy buddy will be break you guys into breakout room, and then you guys can come back after 8 minutes.
Okay, I'll open up the breakout rooms. Yeah, open. Yeah.
Hello, Michelle. Just now, my team got a accident. Is my teammate just leave the group and said, she said her family got emergency, cannot attend this 3 days conference anymore. So now, what should I do? Or can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So you means your teammate is the now breakout room team is or
Yeah, it's not breakout room. It's real group 9, trip 9.
I think you can inform the your shift delegate. Oh no, you can inform the OC team about it.
OC team.
I think we can, yeah, you just approach us, then we can find a way for you. Yeah.
Sorry, means that I need to find who or what?
You can approach the OCDS team, or yeah, tribal group 9, is it? Okay, I'll take note on it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And are you able to go into the breakout room now, Hui-Chi?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I thought just now got people want to share. Who is the delegate just now? Need longer time. And I even heard people say need 10 more minutes for that. Gabriel, you cannot escape already. Come. Yeah, you can share what is the top, what is the Isaac value that you feel most relevant to, and then what is the top one you want to develop after this. You can even share what is your top learning.
Oh, all right. Actually, I'd really like to learn for ASEC values. I'd really like to learn more on two of these is mainly living diversity, in which we work with different people, because actually I am a very quiet person of very few words, and I'm still okay with working with people. I wouldn't say I wouldn't tell I wouldn't I'd say I'll be lying if I say I'm like 100% or even 80% comfortable. So I'm really hoping to actually understand people, not only understand, but also, not only to work with them and cooperate with each other, but also to understand them, and also to respect them as individuals. And also another one is more on striving for excellence, to go far and exceed our own capabilities to see where we actually stand. So these are the ones I not only hope to learn from ASEC, but also something I wish to develop even further, even in my adult years next time.
All right, amazing sharing. And then anyone else want to go? Hafiz, maybe? You said 5 more minutes. I can give you time now.
No, really, I just share with my breakout room team. But okay, I will share with you guys. For me, I think I just want to the most related in Isaac the value I think is activate the leadership, and then striving for excellence, and also living diversity lah for me. Yeah, because we work with another people with another background, so all of that thing we need that teamwork, and to open our mindset to work with another people. Yeah, that's for me. And then what I want to achieve after this, I think acting sustainability, because I think my work with my life not quite balanced. So I think I need to improve on that thing lah. Yeah, that's for me. Thank you.
Thank you for the sharing, and I hope you can really work towards the values that you want to develop after this. All right, cool. Yeah, you guys can put the emoji there, give clap to Gabriel, and Hafiz, right? Yes. Anyone else want to share? Maybe your top learning after this in this session? What did you learn? Which is the entity that haven't shared since the beginning? Maybe you can take action to lead, to be the role model.
So for me, I can share next, right?
Yes.
So for me, I think the Isaac value that I can relate the most throughout the NILC, or from the beginning that I joined Isaac, is from the experience that the previous or the alumni Isaacer have already shared their inspiring experience and stories, is through the activating leadership. I think that's the main character and the main
not skills, but it will develop naturally after their participation in Isaac. And if their leadership has already activated, so they can empowering others and bring more positive energy and impact to the community and other youth. So we will have more and more youth leaders develop. And the top one value that I would like to develop here is enjoy my participation, especially in this NILC, because I wanted to try more and more activities or the events that I have never experienced before. So that's all from me. Passing to Michelle back again. Thank you.
Thank you. Who are you again? I cannot see your face also and name.
Yeah, I'm Angeline from UPM.
Thank you, Angeline. All
Thank
right,
you.
so is there anyone else want to share? If not, then I will close the space.
Can I share?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Hi, my name is Gokul and I'm from India. And this is particularly my thinking, it's my opinion that if you gonna join ISAC, you eventually gonna learn leadership. You eventually gonna learn communication because you have to meet like so many people. You have to create this network. But the thing, the topmost thing I'm looking forward to learn in being a part of ISAC is adaptability. That's something I even mentioned in my interview. By saying adaptability, I mean that suppose I'm a team, like you might be aware of the conflicts that goes on between India and Pakistan. So I mean, if I'm a teammate with a Pakistani student, and if the conflicts that goes on between these two countries come between like me and him while working for ISAC, so I want to raise an awareness for that, that if we are working as a student, so we should be working for ISAC only, not like representing some country or anything like that. So the topmost thing I want to learn being in ISAC is adaptability. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, thank you for your insightful sharing, I'll say. And then next, if you are not able to share in this main room, no worries. I will have some little homework for you. The festival buddy will send you guys this IG story template. And then what I want you guys to do is later during the break, you guys can put down in the first white boxes there, what is the Isaac value that you want to uphold, and then by, and then the second white box, you can put your action step. For example, I want to uphold living diversity by talking with different people in conference, for example. Yeah, you can do this. And then after you done your picture, and then you can tag MC Malaysia lah. All right. Then yeah, I believe my festival buddy will give you guys the template later. And then before I end my session, I just want to share this quote with you guys. You guys might be asking, like, how are we going to develop so many Isaac value? There's 6, right? It's a bit hard, you might think that. But I would say don't be afraid, because in Isaac, we provide a lot of opportunity for you and the practical environment for you to try on. So my encouragement, my advice for you is don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and always have the confidence to learn, have the freedom to fail, because I realized that I learn most when I during my shitty experience, which is during my failure as well. Yeah, so by ending my session, I will just share my contact here. Yeah, if you guys have any further question or you guys want to know anything about me, you can just Telegram, send a message to Telegram or email me or connect me in the LinkedIn. Yeah, and then you can just ask me anything. Okay. Then thank you for paying attention in my session. And then thank you everyone who shared in the plenary just now. I will just end my session today and remember to really develop the top one Isaac value that you mentioned. All right, thank you everyone, and I will pass back to Lermin.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so